We even got some Yankee stuff. We're not going to charge you Confederate tax, but we will not even charge you Yankee tax on this, okay? So I want to introduce to you Jason Humphreys. He will be our auctioneer. I want to tell you just a little bit about Jason. Jason has been gargling salt water for the last 3 days to get that voice in order. So he's ready to go. What we're going to do is we're going to kind of work off the TV. Some of this stuff are gift certificates, etc. We want to thank all the contributors. We have some here in the room, but we also want you to know that all the proceeds will go for any overlap of paying 4 flags over Hatteras, and then any extra is going to go towards that wonderful Monticello flag that we want to restore as soon as possible. So please be gracious, dig deep. We'll even take those Confederate bills if you have them, okay? So is everybody ready for an auction?
Yeah!
All right. Go ahead, let's get started here, Jason. We are going to first start on a Richard Gideon flag. This is, this is a reproduction flag of a Texas pilot flag. Also, hold on a minute. Something's not working. There we go. Sorry, folks. Okay, here we go. Richard Gideon out of Pittsburgh. This is a Texas naval flag. The size of the flag is
about this big.
Thank you. Not that big.
Go along with it?
Yeah, that book goes along with it. So, starting bid is starting out at $250.
All right, need 250. Who wants a bid? 2.5. What about 250, 250, 250? Where? Remember, folks, you're taking home these items for not just yourself, but the museum. 2.5. What about 250? What about 2.5? 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 Any interest at 2.5? We can always sell it to you at the end of the sale.
200. Starting at 200. I'm going to go
200. What about 200? Anywhere 200? What about 200, 200, 200? Need a $200 bid.
Does anybody have an interest in it? Give me a bid. A fair bid. Start at 100.
I have 100. How about 1 1/4? What about 1 1/4? 1 1/4? 1 1/4? 1 1/4? How about 110? What about 110? What about 110? What about 110? What about 110? I'm going to sell it for $100. 100 now. 110. What about 110? What about 110? What about 110? Sold it your way, sir. Number 38 bought it for $100.
I said I wasn't going to do that, Joe, and I did it the first one.
Read the closet, Jackson.
But I know a couple lots. We aren't going off the numbers. So.
Go fly tight. Let's go fly tight.
Let's go fly. This is, of course, from Kitty Hawk Kites, and it looks like this. Okay, with the stake, and the starting bid on that is $33.50. $33.50.
All right, who wants to bid 33.5? 33.5, 33.5, now 35. What about 35? What about 35? What about 35? What about 35? About 34.5. 34.5 anywhere. What about 34.5? 34.5, 34.5?
Take
More than
that.
one person can bid. 34.5, now 35.50. Would you bid 35.5? I have 34.50 here, now 35.5. 35.5, now 36.5. 36.50, now 37.5. 37.5, what about 37.5? I have 36.50 here, now 37.5. Sold it your way, sir. 36.50, number 23.
All right, lot 3 is a set of North Carolina rosters.
8 of them.
8 of them. Okay, starting bid is $250.
250 on the whole set here.
Valued at $500.
Valued at 500, he says, need 2.5. What about 250, 250, 250 where? What about 2.5, what about 2.5, what about 2.5, what about 2.5?
Does anybody still read books nowadays?
Anybody for 2.5? What about 2.5, what about 2.5?
What can you do about that, Dennis? Anything? little bit more about it, please.
Okay, give me a decent bid. Who's going to give me 100? 100.
Somebody give $100.
$100 bid. $100 anywhere. We're at $100 to start.
$500.
I have 100. Thank you, sir. How about 125? 100 now. 125. Would have been 125. Would have been 125. Would have been 125. How about 110? 110. Would have been 110. Would have been 110.
Yeah.
110 now. 120. Would have been 120. I have 110. Would have been 120. 110 would have been 120. 120. 120. 120. 110 here. 120 there. Thank you, sir. Now 130. 120 here. Now 130. Would have been 130. Would have been 130. 120 here. Now 130. Would have been 130. Would have been 130. Sold it your way, sir. 120. Number 39.
Oh boy, we've got some miniatures. Don Triani miniatures. Oh, I know who better be bidding on these. These are all sold out. The first one will be the U.S. Marines, and starting bid is $44.50.
That's the box.
$44.50.
I have 44 and a half, now 45 and a half. Would have been 45 and a half, would have been 45 and a half. I have 44.50 right here. Would have been 45 and a half. How about 45 and a half? Would have been 45, 45, 45, 45. 45.50 here. Would have been 45 and a half. Sold it your way. 44.50, number 21.
All right. Next one, Don Triani as well. 12 Tennessee miniatures. Starting at $39.50.
39 and a half. Would have been 39 and a half. Would have been 39 and a half. Would have been 39 and a half. Notice he picked unique numbers, so I couldn't just say 40. Would have been 40. Would have been 40. We're going to have a lot of halves and quarters in here. 39 and a half. Would have been 39 and a half anywhere. Nice hand-painted pieces here. 39 and a half. Would have been 39 and a half. Would have been 39 and a half. Would have been 39 and a half. Anywhere.
38.
We're going the wrong way. 38, would have been 38, would have been 38, would have been 38. Need $38. Would have been 38, 38, 38, 38. Nice pieces here, folks. Would have been 38.
37.
You see why Dennis is here. 37, would have been 37, would have been 37. How about 37? Would have been 37, 37, 37.
Cost me more than $37 just in phone calls to get that. Here's the pieces, folks, up on the screen.
Good looking pieces, handcrafted in there. Nice looking stuff here. $37. Would have been 37, 37, 37.
35. Come on. Somebody's got $35 that likes the 12th Tennessee. Come on.
Maybe that's the problem. Maybe it's the 12th Tennessee.
Come on.
No. No 20th New York, no salt.
Okay, pass.
Okay. What's the next item?
K Company 69th New York Irish Zouaves.
Hey, the Irish Zouaves. Bob, come on.
All right, got the Irish Zouaves here.
Starting $39.50.
39 and a half. Would have been 39 and a half. Would have been 39 and a half. Would have been 39 and a half. I can say this all night, I promise you. 39 and a half. Would have been 39 and a half. Would have been 39 and a half.
Holy smoke.
He's sweating already. 37.50. Does that help anybody? 37 and a half. 37 and a half anywhere? I don't think they want the figures this evening.
All right, we're going to pass.
Okay. Next item.
Well, the next item, guess what, was Lee's Texans, and they're not here yet. So, does anybody want to buy and bid on them?
What are we talking about, Dan? Another miniature.
Another miniature.
These Texans.
Hold on, I'll show you the photo.
Okay.
All of these have been discontinued. They're sold out. And these were limited pieces. There's Lee's Texans. And the starting bid is $85. Retail, $170.
Retails for 170, he's 85, would have been 85, would have been 85, would have been 85, would have been 85, 85, 85, 85, 85. I can try it this way. 55, 65, 75, where's 85? Would have been 85, would have been 85, 85 anywhere. Would have been 85, now 95. 85, now 95, would have been 95, how about 90? I have 85, would have been 90, would have been 90, would have been 90, 90, 90, 85 now, 90. So it's your way, $85.
Thank you. I have no number.
Number one.
Sorry, this is not.
Okay, you got the,
Okay, what we have here is the North Carolina South Mountain Monument miniature. This was sold and made as a fundraiser for that monument to go up by Gary Castile. Gary Castile has signed the bottom. He's never signed them. And this is number 2. And then we also have number 3.
it's in the box, correct?
In the box.
In the box, but it's identical to this one?
Identical to that one.
Okay. So you're selling just this one right off? Yeah. Just
Starting bid's $100.
All right, nice timepiece here. Would have been $100. Would have been 100. Would have been 1. Would have been 1, 75, 85, 85, 95, 105. Would have been 105. Would have been 105. Would have been 105. How about 100? I don't actually have a bid. Would have been 100. Would have been 100. Would have been 100. You guys look confused. Would have been 100. Would have been 100. Would have been 100 anywhere. How about $100? Would have been 1. Would have been 1. Would have been 1. Need a $100 bid.
Lowest bid, $75.
75, he says, needs 75 to go. 75 here, now 85. Thank you, sir. 75 would have been 85, would have been 85. How about 80? 75 would have been 80, would have been 80, would have been 80 there, now 85. Would have been 85. 80 here, now 85, would have been 85, would have been 85, would have been 85, would have been 85. $80 your way, sir.
Okay, we have
39's buyer.
Okay, we have 2 lots. Okay, Larry. Okay, we have the same. Okay, you want to pay 85? Want to pay 75? That was your bid. Okay, sell the other one for 75.
Larry, what's your bigger number?
42.
Thank you, Mike.
Yeah, boy.
Okay.
Tell you what, in all fairness, sell them both for 75.
That's right. Right on. They say right on there.
Go, Janet.
Right on.
I say it now. Okay.
Right on.
Right on.
Okay, now, number 6. These are cockades, North Carolina. Starting bid on the first one, $30.
These are handmade, aren't they, Dennis?
All handmade.
All
Got the
handmade.
North Carolina State Seal button.
All right.
What's the start bid on that?
$30.
Okay.
All right, would have been $30 here. Would have been 30, would have been 30, would have been 30, 30, 30. Would have been 30, would have been 30, would have been 30, 30, 30. You like it when I pretend like I have a bid? 20, 25, 25, now 30. Would have been 30, would have been 30, would have been 30, 30, 30. Would have been 30, would have been 30, would have been $30 bid. Would have been 30, 30, 30. Took a lot of time to make that.
25.
25, he says. Would have been 25, would have been 25, would have been 25, would have been 25, would have been 25. Remember, folks, you're taking home neat stuff, but you're also helping the museum. 25, would have been 25, would have been 25, would have been 25, would have been 25.
20.
He's going to 20. Would have been 20, 20, 20. Would have been $20 bid. Would have been 20, 20, 20. Would have been 20, would have been 20, would have been 20, 20, 20, 20, 20.
We're going to pass it.
Okay. 6A.
This is showing Abraham Lincoln. It was a mistake. It's actually Jeff Davis.
Shoot me.
Let's start out at $30. Let's see who's got the money here.
They might pay 30 for Jeff Davis. We'll see.
Come on.
Would have been 30, 30, 30. Would have been 30, would have been 30, would have been 30, 30, 30. $30 bid. Would have been 30, 30, 30. Need $30. Would have been 30, 30, 30. Would have been 30. Would have been 30. Would have been 30, 30, $30 bid. Would have been 30 anywhere. Would have been 30, 30, 30.
25.
He said 25. Would have been 25. Would have been 25. I would go down in numbers, folks, but the people that consigned these items were guaranteed that we weren't going to give them away. So this is the man in charge right here. If he says we can go down, we can go down. But we want to get the most money we can for the museum.
25.
$25 would have been 25 anywhere. Would have been 25. Would have been 25. Would have been 25. 25. 25. 25. 25.
Pass it.
Okay.
Death to Traitors, starting at probably $30. $20. Start at 20.
20, now 25. 20 would have been 25, would have been 25, would have been 25, would have been 25, about 22 and a half. 20 here, now 22 and a half. Would have been 22 and a half, would have been 22 and a half, would have been 22 and a half, would have been 22 and a half. $20 your way, sir. $20, number 27.
All right, we stole one.